I hope y'all enjoy this. Cause they got me in here.
Right there in the back, and then we'll go to Dwayne. Right here in the back, then Dwayne.
Hi Mark, how you doing?
What's going on?
Good. Just talk about, of course, like D Rose just got his number retired.
Who?
Derrick Rose just got his number retired. Just talk about the other Chicago, just what Chicago means to the game of basketball.
Well, I hope that I did a little bit to let him know what Chicago was all about. Because, without people like Isaiah, without people that's where it began. And he kept the tradition up, to be an excellent player, and he was an excellent player because he won MVP.
Yes, youngest to ever do it.
Youngest to ever do it. Wow. Even before West Sansell?
I believe so. I think he was on.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's a big stroke, and that's a big thing in your cap. I mean, to be that, and that's Chicago, though. We expect that. When we watch him, we expect that. Well, I didn't expect it from Derrick, but he did it, so he got that stripe on his shoulder. You're part of that group. You're part of that group.
All righty, we're going to go to Dwayne, then to Brad. Go ahead.
Mark, just tell us what this day means to you, and also you've had your jersey retired at DePaul and now with the Mavericks. What about your high school jersey?
I stole that.
You stole it?
Hey, don't listen to him, man. Don't listen to him, man. Don't listen to him, man. Dude. Hey, well, he didn't have to steal anything because at the moment I left high school, I had already committed to him. Like I say, I got to go to Dallas, but you're going to Detroit. So we talked every day after that. We talked every day. I mean, what are you doing? Trying to get to the championship. What are you doing? Trying to get to the championship. That's all we talked about. We tired of Magic over here talking about he winning championships and we not winning. When you gonna get you one? Soon. I'm getting one before you, And that's all we did, talked about championships every day. That's all.
What does it mean, though, for you to have your jersey retired with the Mavericks?
Now? Well, it means a lot because, when I look at the players that now have their play that's retired, and I really look at Dirk, like, hold on, you actually were that good. I give it to you, I mean, I'm glad I'm there, but when I look at Dirk, he was that good, you got to look at it and really bow your head to him. He was that good, when I look at it. All guys that have got their jersey retired, the ones that I see, they're that good, and I give them the respect. Go ahead.
Do you feel like you'll be able to keep your emotions in check, or are you going to let it all flow tonight?
Well, I've been doing it. I mean, they've been doing this. How long it's been when they started talking to me about it? I got all that out early, so now I'm settled in to really talk to you about what we want to talk about. So I'm okay. And Isaiah here, so he already cried outside. So now I can survive in here. So we got that over outside. So, yeah, we got that over. So I'm all right in here. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, congratulations.
Thank you.
Flag, Mavs' first #1 pick since you. In December, he tied your Mavs rookie scoring record. I was just curious.
We did what?
42. I was just curious, what you've seen so far. What do you think about Cooper, the player, and the person?
Well, I mean, let me be honest with you. I didn't know that much about Cooper, but I got to sit down and talk to him first. And the first thing I talked to him about is not being afraid, because you can't come into this business, especially because you got a big bullseye on your back. Everybody in the whole NBA know who you are, and they really test you. And you can't come in here being afraid because I was the #1 pick, and I had so many guys after me from day one. I was like, wow. And veteran guys after me, I can think of some veteran guys, in Portland after me, because they wanted to say, you're #1 pick, but you're not getting away with that stuff you think you're getting away with. So you're going to be tested, and he has been tested, and he's coming through it very well, very well. Yeah.
We're gonna go Dorothy, then Jonah, then Coop. Dorothy, go ahead, please.
Right.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, Mr. Barnes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Mark.
First of all.
Mark, Mr. Aguirre, yeah.
My question to you is, how did this city and how did this team shape who you are?
Well, you know what? To be come from Chicago, like Isaiah and I talking, we were different individuals, you know, and to come to Dallas, to come with Don Carter, you know, and that was the beginning of making who I am. Like, you know, made me humble. You know, I mean, from day one, I was such a God-fearing young man. My mother made me take God with me when I came here. So that moved me right into Don Carter's whole area. So it made it better for me to understand that life in itself. So Dallas was perfect for me. Perfect for me.
We're gonna stay over here to the left, Jonah, then Coop. Go ahead, Jonah.
Mark, was there ever a time when you thought this retirement ceremony might not ever happen?
You know what? With my teammates, Rolando Blackman back there, you know, he would always be one of the guys, good guys, you know, on my back saying, look, we don't feel right without you being here. And I was like, well, man, if it happened, it happens. And then Derek Harper was one of those other guys, too, saying that, look, we know we already up here, but we miss you being up there because you was part of our team. And that made me feel a lot better. Made me feel a lot better about everything.
Mark, beyond the games themselves, what was your favorite part of playing in Reunion Arena?
Mark Cuban on the baseline. We talked every game, you know, like he was on the baseline and I was like, look, you got to shut up. You don't know, he calling our plays out. Stop calling our plays out. He calling our plays out before he knew the plays. I was like, you've been here so long and you watched us so much, you know exactly what we're getting ready to run. Stop calling our plays out. So that was a big part of it. Big part of it.
Over here to the right, Mike Curtis, in the front row.
Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you very much.
You played in the 80s. Obviously, the game was in a much different place than it was back then. What do you hope younger viewers of basketball to know about the way you played the game?
You know, there are no easy escapes in this game. You know, there's nothing you can do to what you put in is what you get out. You know, so when I played, you know, I had to. You were at the gym. You watched us play. When we played, you know, you had to put in what you wanted to get out. You know, and I put it all in, 100%. If I'm playing against you, I want to destroy you. You know, and you got to have that kind of mindset going into it, and then you will play like you need to play. You can't just like say, "Oh, I'm gonna come here today and I'm gonna just play good," and can't do that. Doesn't happen. Not in the pros. Not at all.
2 rows back, Mark Elfenbein.
Congratulations, Mark.
Well, thank you.
Very happy for you.
Well, thank you, brother.
Talk about Ray Meyer, what he meant to you.
I tell you what, I needed that early. When I was really, my timing was great. You know, I needed Coach Meyer to get on me, to get me to play what I needed to play, but he got me to Dick Motta. You know, Dick Motta was a next step for me. Like, Dick was really tough, and he taught me the pro game. Like, you know, yeah, you did that college game, but this is not college. You know, from day one, he was like, can't be late, got to be on time, you got to work hard, you got to do what you need to do. You know, so he was the next step for me, you know, up. Dick Motta was. But Ray Meyer, he started me to being who I am. He let me have enough room to grow. Yeah, he gave me enough room to grow, you know, shoot my little three-pointers. He let me grow.
1 row up to Eddie Sefco, then to Noah in the front row. Go ahead.
Yes.
Other than being able to give each other grief and relive old memories, what's it mean to have Zeke and so many others here for you to support you tonight?
Well, that means so much to me.
Sorry.
Well, we grew up in the same neighborhood, so he knows everything about me. He knows everything about me, so when I look at him, there's nothing, I can't hide anything from him. I can't hide anything. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ro, come on up here, man. We need another teammate. We need another teammate.
Listen, I should throw the ball, man. You stop crying.
That is.
Oh, God. Jeez. Oh, my God. Jeez.
Oh, man. Nah, you were great. You were great. Don't worry about all that.
Just love him. Just love him, right? Can we get look.
Teammates, man.
Yeah.
Teammates, real teammates. You know, after all this, you know, we battled. I left him and I went to him on another team. I had to go tell him, look, I'm gonna get traded. You know, I walked on the bus and say, look, I'm gonna be traded soon, because I knew Isaiah was after me, and Mr. Carter let me know, you know, that don't be upset, but I might do this, and it happened. So, you know, just the beginning of my life, man. It was ugly, but it's the beginning of what I needed in order to be me. You know, it had to happen, you know. It had to happen. But, you know, life goes on. You know, what are you going to do?
All right, with that, that's
You're a
wrap.
champion.
Coach Kidd right here as well. Come on in, Coach Kidd.
Wow.